What's up, you certified beauties? It's Nick back with another video, and I'm with my man Travis.
Hey guys.
If you remember, he was in another video that we did a couple months ago talking about budgeting, and I'm going to link that for you guys here. So before you watch this video, go check out that video and hear what Travis has to say about budgeting. But today we're going to be talking about some no-fee credit cards, and these we've picked. We think they are the top no-fee credit cards in Canada, and we just wanted to shed some light on these for you guys. I know a lot of my new subscribers are either on the Canada Recovery Benefits or on EI, and I thought this video would be beneficial as, first of all, these credit cards are free and they give you an opportunity to kind of stretch your money in the way of cash back. So this video is going to be time-stamped in the description for you guys to jump ahead to different credit cards that you're interested in. And the links will be in the description for each credit card website. Now, I'm not getting paid to do any of this promotion. This is all just our own research, unfortunately. So it's just our opinion on these credit cards. We're not paid to do this. So if you get value out of this video at any time, we ask that you hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, how's it going? I'm Nick. I make videos on personal finance, personal tax, and CIRB updates on a regular basis. So please feel free to subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump right into the content and talk about our first no-fee credit card.
So the first card that we're going to talk about is the CIBC Dividend Visa. So the first thing to note, the minimum annual income is $15,000. So as long as you exceed that, you're eligible for this card. The benefits you have are 2% back on all grocery and then up to 1% on everything else. You also have the ability to link the Journey rewards card, and this is a rewards card that you can use at Pioneer Gas Station, Chevron, and Ultramar. And by linking this to your CIBC Dividend Visa, you can get an additional 3 cents back on every liter, which if you're driving a lot, so for example, I'm a sales rep, I drive all the time. Having something like that is really beneficial because you're getting money back just for making purchases you're already making. Absolutely. So again, if you already have the CIBC card, linking it to your Journey card or vice versa, it's really beneficial.
Absolutely. Plus you're getting the 1% cash back.
Yeah.
So that's big. Next credit card that we want to talk about is the Simplii Financial credit card. The thing about this one, just like the CIBC one, there is a minimum annual household income of $15,000, but the regular rates is 4% cash back on restaurants, bars, and coffee shops. They also have a 1.5% cash back on gas, groceries, and drugstore purchases, and then a 0.5% on everything else. So some really good value there out of the Simplii Financial credit card, especially if you already bank with Simplii. They are typically a no-fee bank service that's provided through CIBC. And also right now they have a special promotion going on. In the first 4 months, you can actually get 10% cash back on your restaurants and bar purchases up to a $500 cash spend. And then it will go back down to the regular 4% after that. So some really good value here from Simplii Financial as well.
So the next card that we're going to talk about is actually the credit card that I use, and that is the TD Cashback Visa Infinity card. So I love this card. I think it adds a lot of value for me. A bit about me, I live alone, so I make all my own purchases, so I see the immediate impact of having a card like this. And the benefits you have for getting this card is 3% on all grocery and gas, and then 1% on everything else. One thing to note is the annual income is a little high. It's $60,000 if you're a single person, or an annual household income of $100,000. The other thing to note is, I know Nick said that it's a no fee card. This one does have a $120 annual fee, but they are offering a promotion right now that is limited time, but it'll waive the annual fee and it'll give you 10% back for the first 3 months, up to a total spend of $2,000. So if you're in the market for a new credit card, this offer runs until December 6th. And like I said, I really find value with it. I really recommend it. So it's something to consider.
Absolutely. Especially if you're already banking with TD.
Yeah.
This is the credit card that you probably want to look at first.
Yeah. The other thing too is I know I don't actually pay an annual fee. So I don't exactly know why, whether it's I already have multiple accounts with TD or I have X amount in my checking account. So that's another thing to look into is if you are already with TD, see what you can do about, trying to waive it, because they're usually pretty good about it. And like I said, I haven't ever had to pay it. So for me, it pretty much is a no fee card.
And the last one that we want to talk about is the one that I currently use, and it's the Tangerine Mastercard cashback credit card. And I like this one because you get to choose which categories you can get up to 2% cash back on, and then the other ones are 0.5% cash back. So out of the categories, you get to pick 2 categories in which you get 2%, and then everything else is 0.5. If you decide to connect your cash back earnings to a Tangerine checking account, Tangerine will actually give you a third category at the 2% rate. So that's a nice incentive if you already bank with Tangerine. Again, Tangerine is another no fee online bank that I like to use because of the value that they give. So the categories that are available through Tangerine for these percentage cash backs are grocery, furniture, restaurants, hotels, gas, recurring bill payments, drugstores, home improvement, entertainment, and public transportation and parking. So again, I think this is a time where you kind of evaluate where you spend the most amount of money on, and those obviously would be the choices in which you would get the 2% cash back. Another thing with Tangerine is they often have promotions going on with their credit card where they'll introduce an extra category for free, or they'll increase their cash back opportunities. So if you are in the market and looking for Tangerine, see if there's a promotion going on. Right now, there is not. So those are the top no fee Canadian credit cards. And I think that it's a great opportunity if you can have the discipline to have a credit card and are spending less than you actually earn, to take advantage of these credit cards, of these cashback incentives, and really make your money stretch further.
So for example, if you are able to have more than one card, if you, for example, use the TD card, which you could use on grocery and gas at 3%, and then using the Tangerine card to get your 2% on 2 different categories. So if you do a lot of home improvement projects, or you like to go to the movies a lot, you could use that card to maximize your cash back. Mm-hmm. And that way, the more free money you get, the better.
Absolutely. I think this is a great time. If you haven't already, take a look at your budget, either on a monthly basis or an annual basis or whatnot. See where you're spending the most amount of money. You might not even have to look at the budget. Just understand what you like to do. And see what categories those fall into. Especially if you're a guy who likes to go out to restaurants or go out to the bars a lot, something like a Simplii financial credit card might be more up your alley, because that one gives you 4% on those categories. So, but on the contrary, if you're someone who doesn't eat out a lot, and you're someone who makes your food at home and goes out to buy groceries, looking at these other credit cards where the cashback is higher for the grocery category is going to be more beneficial.
For sure, yeah. So one other quick thing, I call this credit card 101, but whenever you make a payment on your credit card, pay it back as fast as you can. Obviously, it's not always feasible for everybody, but best practice is, if you can, pay it off right away. That way it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't have to worry about paying interest, because these things could slip your mind, and if you're late on a few payments, then you're paying more money than you need to. And the whole message of what we're trying to tell you is you can actually make money back, and if you're giving away that money in interest, then there's no point in really having the credit card in the first place. So again, if feasible, try and pay it off right away, and that way you never have to worry about it.
Absolutely. Take advantage of your situation, and obviously don't spend money that you don't have. So that concludes our video. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you got value out of this video, I just ask that you hit the thumbs up button, especially if you've already made it this far. Thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and let me know in the comments below which credit card you use and why. I look forward to reading all your comments and getting back to you guys. Also, let me know what you thought of Travis again, back for round 2. Really appreciate you coming back on the channel.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. So we'll have to do this again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy taxing.